Alright, let's see if this contraption works then. Right, so this is live on Twitch as well. Alright, it's live on YouTube. Alright, this contraption actually works. Alrighty then. Alright, it should be working now, hopefully.
Dissidia ファイナルファンタジー。
So I'm assuming this is mission mode then. Yeah, this is like mission mode then. You know when you're not used to playing a Japanese game for so long and you keep pressing X instead of circle?
召喚獣を選ぶクポ。
さて誰にベットしようか。手加減はできないぞ。
一つ頼む。
コアを破壊する。
コアを割りにいけるクポ。
粉砕してくれよ。粉砕してくれよ。出ましたぞ。
コアを破壊する。
勝利は目前だ。手はずは整った。
召喚獣を止めるクポ。
召喚獣を呼ぶ。地獄の火炎イフリート。
とどめのチャンスクポ。
刺したぞ。
よし、任務完了。
恩に着る。
感謝する。
Oh wow, you can fight against Noctis, okay.
召喚獣を選ぶと
Okay, so he's actually in this build, like in this beta, but I'm assuming what they probably might do is he might just be a playable character on the last weekend.
俺が一番
I mean,
強い
that's just my 2 cents. Alright, so ideally with this matchup, what I want to do is I might want to focus the Ramsar and try and not let him just shout all over the place, but I need to watch out for the Noctis as well, so he can just move right towards me. Yeah, I'm gonna play online in a bit. I mean, this is a new headset as well, so I don't need to get out of it. I think I was just in that much of a hurry to like get in this game, because I know that the cut-off is at 2 PM. Well, over in the UK anyway. It's nearly 1 PM now. Alright, Ramsey, I'm probably gonna go for Noctis.
地獄の火炎イフリート。
Yeah, it's fun.
リヴァイアさん。
とどめのチャンスこそ
Oh, he's gonna be a problem at low health. Dean's not really going to do much to me.
Yes, 任務完了。 実にいい戦いだった。
I'll pick another Noctis one and then I'll go straight online after this. I might archive this video as well, because it goes to show that he's actually in the beta.
いいとこ見せなきゃな。
してくれよ。礼を詫びよう。
とどめのチャンスを。
してくれよ。
とどめのチャンスを。
でかしたぞ。
スコアを割りにいけるか。
コアを破壊する。
敵が召喚しそうっぽ。
裁きのイカスチラブ。
失敗だ。
比例を詫びよう。
すまない。
報酬をもらったクポン。
Let's play some online. Feels really weird playing this on a PlayStation controller after playing it on arcade stick for so long.
キャラクターを選ぶクポン。
I'll play some Van. Apparently your CPU got he's got better Dragon Weekend Russian sounds. Yeah, apparently it's like that as well in the arcades. Actually, 1 second before I go online, I need to sort something out quickly.
キャラクターを選ぶクポン。
Normally, whenever I play Van, I normally play with Bravery Strikes and HP regen. So I just want to quickly sort that out with him. Is that vacuum? The orange sword EX skill is Bravery Strike, so basically increase your bravery damage output. So you pop it and for a few seconds you can do more damage basically. It's really good with Van though because Van kind of his kit mainly focuses on HP attacks. So if you have Bravery Strikes, you know, you have more chance to use your HP attacks. Yeah, I had that problem with mission mode on arcade as well. It's like, I was kind of like thinking, oh, let me just run Ramza and, you know, just buff my bots because I thought the bots would at least be decent, but they just fed. So it's kind of like, yeah, playing active Ramza isn't really the best thing. Because I think the character level only goes up to level 3. I'm not sure if I'll have access to Azure Torrent, which is one of Van's best HP moves. So I'm probably just going to have to use Red Spiral and White Well. I know that you get Heat Crimson at level 2, so I'll swap White Well to Heat Crimson afterwards. Oh, we've got Sephiroth and we've got Kefla. I will go with Shiva. For Van, I'd recommend just using Shiva or Bahamut. Basically, Shiva, whenever your bravery reaches 0, the recovery to 1000 is really quick, so it gives Van more options to spam HP moves and catch people out and snowball the game. Where with Bahamut, it's like it allows him to help his Dreadnought, which is I think it allows him to charge his EX. His bravery, I'm sorry? Yeah, his bravery. So it holds his freeze a bit longer. Oh, this is a bit laggy. I'm surprised I didn't catch anyone. Yeah, she's the most popular character because of the fact that she allows to recover bravery as fast. And like, when she's summoned, she has Diamond Dust. So Diamond Dust allows her to go on the field and just freeze people, so it's free follow-up. So, you know, characters that are really hard to get confirmed with. Oh wow, this Garland's pretty good. I'm screwed. Oh, why do you go straight through that? Okay. No one's looking. It's a good thing though, my EX allowed me to save my bravery so I can snowball this game out. I mean, Glacier, you'll see why Shiva's really strong in this game. Just off for like her summon alone. But I'll say the most common picks at the moment are probably Shiva, Ifrit, and Ramu. Oh, we lost that. Yeah, that Garland was pretty good, man. Hats to him.
みんなごめん。
報酬をもらったクポン。パーティーメンバーを探しているクポン。
Yeah, I think this game's really stingy with how much gil you get compared to the arcade versions. Like, arcade, it's like, even if you lost and came 6th place, the minimum gil it will give you is like 20 to 30 gil at least. Like this, it gives you like under 10, which is like a number I've never seen before. Let's see what Ace and Rouge are. I'm not really too keen on this comp.
会えて嬉しいよ。
Yeah, definitely.
召喚獣を選ぶクポン。
I mean, it's exactly the same thing with the arcade version, to be honest with you. Like, believe it or not, like, I'm silver on the arcade version, right? Silver D, I think, with Van. And I was getting paired with, like, Mithril and Platinum classes, and I was just like, how do you expect me to fight this?
希望などありましない。
And the thing is with Japanese, you know, like, even though they put a lot of game time into it, the amount of money they must have put in, because, you know, to get to Crystal costs, like, at least a good £300–400 worth of games for one character. Yeah, the arcade has clean matchmaking, to be honest. Like, I haven't had any sort of lag spikes whatsoever. I mean, I've had the 1 or 2 disconnects with my time of playing it, but whenever that happens, you just tell one of the people in the arcade, and they'll just give you a free refund. Or a free credit, sorry. I'll put June. Right, where's Sephiroth? Oh, this isn't good. Where is he? Alright, Kane's on high percent, so I need to watch how he jumps towards me. Alright, so I've got my EX. Should freeze now? Okay, let's freeze. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Did I get 2 of them? Oh, that was so clean. Okay, you take that. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, and they got their Shiva as well, fudge. Have you managed to kill 3 enemies at once? No, but I have picked up some 2-for-1s. Like, I would say, like a lot of AoE moves like Cloud's Meteor, Terra's Meteor, Golbez's Meteor. A lot of Van's HP moves do have a lot of area effect. So both HP moves that I have is Red Spiral and Whitewell. Yeah. So as you saw earlier in the match, I caught 2 people out with Whitewell, but I didn't realise it works in that sort of manner. And on the arcade version, I have caught someone out getting a 2-for-1 with Red Spiral. But it's one of those things, it's kind of like, oh, I caught 2 people, but you know, you take those. I think the worst one as well is when you have like Yashtola's Holy, or Rams does the same move, and Ace's Blizzard BOM, where they do like a sort of, I don't know how to explain it, it's like a sort of AoE burst, where it's like they cover themselves, like a massive blast. But the thing is, like, you have to run in someone's face to do it, but if a lot of people are bunched in the area, you can catch like 2 people off the most. I'm sure you could probably catch off 3 people. But the thing is with like Y'shtola, it's like, you know, she has to run in your face and do it, so what she's doing is really unsafe for a Y'shtola player. We've got Ace and got Titus. Alright, so that Ace is going pure firepower. I don't know what that move that Titus has, but Titus has a lot of mobility. So I think with us we're going to be pure rushdown, so I want Ifrit for this. Even though I said like, oh yeah, Bahamut's really good for Van, it's like I want to try and benefit the whole team. Because Bahamut doesn't really work well with Ace in my opinion, like when Ace can just get his cards really fast. Ooh, nice fight. Alright, so the weird way that they've done this in this game with the summons, right, is that obviously, you know, you pick a card and one of the cards gives you a summon. So I got Leviathan, which is a short straw for me, to be honest. If you keep playing the game, you get access to more summons. So because the character level is only 4, you only get an extra summon, so you have 2 summons to work with. So I've got Ifrit and I've got Leviathan. But in the arcade version, what it is, everyone gets Rammer to start off with, and then you just keep playing the game and you unlock the other summons like that. So I'm assuming it's probably exactly the same format. So literally now it's just a game of, you know, hopefully someone has Shiva and hopefully someone has Bahamut. You know, summons that kind of benefit my character. Oh, Lightning's on her own. Alright, let's kill her quickly. I got Bahamut and Rama, so no Shiva for me. What character do you play, Glacier? Oh, they're looking to summon. Okay, so what you saw there, right? Red well covers like a lot of up and down. I think it's vertical. Or it's not, I don't know. But it covers like a lot of the hitboxes above you as well. So if someone's summoning on top of you, I used red well and just pulled them out of the sky. He's trying to level up his Dragoon. Oh, skim a chicken. Van is a flexible. Yeah, he's really flexible, man. I think the thing is like, he doesn't really have the best braveries, but the fact that he has the ability to have 2 HP moves, which the rest of the path don't really have. Like, you know, he has a lot of tools in that sort of manner. But the downfall to Van is that his bravery can be broken really easily. Especially with the fact that you need to constantly throw out HP moves to get confirms. Yeah, Garland's quite fun. X-Rated, which is the other knight of Etro, he plays Garland and Lightning. Like, he's a huge fan of Nightmare and Soul Calibur, so he just looked at Garland and thought, oh, this character's like Nightmare, I'll pick him up. So I don't really blame him for that. Shoot types, like, it depends what your sort of style is, because all the shoot types are kind of different. Like, you've got Golbez and Shantoto, which hit like trucks. And then you've got Emperor, who's really unorthodox for a marksman, because a lot of his kit kind of revolves around conditioning and traps and stuff, so he doesn't really have a strong neutral. And you've got Y'shtola, and I think it's just Y'shtola that I can think of. Yeah, Y'shtola and Terra that are really like defensive walling type, and then Ace is kind of like pure damage as well. Alright, so this I'm probably gonna have to play aggressive because we've got Kuja and Shantoto, so I want to try and protect the Shantoto, but I need to give Kuja some sort of space to get follow-ups off, because he's not really like, out of all the speed types, he doesn't have the best engage. try to get Heat Crimson. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, hopefully when the EU and the US beta comes out, netcode's a bit smoother. The internet in Japan isn't really the best either. Yes, hella laggy. Yeah, I know. Like, it's because it's Japanese, innit? And you're getting matched with Japs. How many non-Japanese do you estimate are playing the Japanese beta? Alright, percentage-wise, I'd say a good 20-30%. Not everyone knows about this. And, you know, unless you're part of the community, you're going to sit there and think, oh, you know, we have to wait until said time in January to play it, where if you're actually like a hardcore Dissidia fan or Japanese fan, then you know, okay, this game's available now, we can play it, but the netcode's not going to be great. And then on top of that as well, you're not going to have access to every single character, so I feel it for a lot of Final Fantasy VII fans, because, you know, I'd say 7's the most popular over in Europe. Like, you know, not everyone really got into Final Fantasy heavy until like after Advent Children film came out. So, you know, you've got a lot of Cloud and Sephiroth fans, and then you've got the people from 13 that like Lightning and stuff. You know, they're not going to have access to their characters all the time, so they're going to sit there and think, oh, the roster looks a bit dead, I'm not going to play this weekend. You know, with me, it's like, because I play a pool of characters, it's like, okay, there's guaranteed to be a character for me every weekend to play. And I think it's really cool as well, like, with my project that I done on YouTube, where me and X-Rated just ran through the whole cast. Because we get an idea of how all the characters play. They said Cloud and Beta 1 and Sephiroth. Yeah. I've noticed that some characters didn't even rotate, so we got Bartz and we got Warrior of Light from Weekend 1 as well. Doesn't rotate. Yeah. Last time I checked, she is popular. Because the way that they do this game at the moment in Japan, like, they don't really tier list characters. They're like, oh, this character's top tier or high tier. They just go off character popularity. But I know Lightning was up there. Alright, that has to be a HP move. I've never seen that before. Nice, stop him from getting that crystal.
手の替えイフリート。
Alright, who can I go for? They got Ifrit, so I'm gonna be on 0 bravery a lot of the time. Alright, she's lost all of her bravery. She got Kane. I don't know if I save him or not. He's playing Team of Vibulator. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. If anything, like, you know, if you want to run me your PSNs and play, I'll be more than happy to, because chances are Ivy's probably just sitting there playing some Arc with the rest of the night. But I'll probably I'll definitely get him on tomorrow, and like we'll stream some duo, or we'll play it with some viewers if you want. Ah, fudge. That caught me out.
Minna, ごめん。
After seeing that Noctis is like a bot in rush mode, I really want to play him now. Like, I really want to see what it's capable of. I've been watching Yak Hansman's videos. But I'm just yeah, no problem. No problem, my friend. I'll happily play. Like, at the end of the day, like, you know, win or lose, like, there's no money on the table in it. That's how I see it as. Like, when you're playing on an arcade and it's like, you know, you put credits in and you lose matches, you're like, oh, I ranked down, and oh, I put 200 yen in and I've lost a match, you know, and you get really salty. But this is like, you know, minor. It's an online bit and nothing carries over. Yeah, that must suck. It really does. I saw him mid-gar again. Wait, that's the same wow, that's the same Chantoto from last game. I got hit on someone. Okay, so one credit, like the way that Square Enix do their games, in the arcade, so it's not just Dissidia, it's Gunslinger and B-Rhythm and stuff, so it's 100 yen per credit, right, for like the popular games. And then if you want free games, like in terms of like free matches, it's 200 yen, so obviously you save 100 yen by playing free matches. When you register your national card and stuff and you go online for the first time, I think the first game's free. And then the tutorial's free as well. Oh, he's gonna kill me! Yep, I'm dead.
後がないっぽ敵が召喚しそうっぽ
What I find really cool about Japanese arcades as well is that in Japan it's okay to smoke in arcades. So you know, like you go, you get your little ashtray and stuff. They have a cigarette vending machine. They have vending machines for drinks and stuff. And like every single floor has a different variety of games. So like in Akihabara, I go to A in Tayato. So that arcade tends to be really quiet compared to Club Sega and Taito Station, and their capture cards actually work better. Alright, let me just get some bravery off him. Just freeze.
とどめのチャンスっぽスキルが使えるっぽ
Alright, that's one. My bravery's still frozen, so I could probably catch someone else.
とどめのチャンスっぽ
Alright, he knows I'm watching him. Can't get caught up by that one, oh, we What character level am I? Character level 2. Do I have access to Heat Crimson? Yeah, I do. Alright. Friend request sent. Alright, Alright, nothing's popped up yet, so I'll give it a few minutes. Alright, there we go, I got it.
パーティー結成っぽ
会えて嬉しい
Yeah, Glaze, if you want, I don't mind, like, finishing this match, and then I'll play afterwards. Yes, Breadbin, what's good? Long time no see, man. So their comp's a bit tricky. We've got Puja. Okay, so our comp's really fast, cannon here. A lot of Warrior Light's moves as well, they tend to have armor for it, but if you use HP attacks, they go through the armor. Alright, he's in this position. Alright, he's got Blizzard, so I don't want to get near him. Oh god, man, I got thrown in the blender, man. Oh my phone, right, typical you, man. Oh wow, they're thirsty, man. They want me. Alright, I need to protect my shields. Alright, he's bravery's broke, but he's got Shiva's passive that's keeping him alive. I'll keep it at 1-3. Looks like a snowball came out. Oh, we need to move him out. Oh, that was so clean. Oh, we won it. Nice.
感謝してるよ。とても満たされたよ。惜しかったな。また来いよ。
Wow, that Shantoto putting work, man.
感謝してるよ。
Been playing on my Japanese PSN account, so I don't wonder why my player. Oh, don't worry about it. I know, man. She carried the game so hard. Like, believe it or not, Shantoto is a really unpopular character. What do I press? Is that to ready up? Yes, ready up, okay. Yeah, Shantoto is like one of the most unpopular characters in this game. She's like rock bottom, but like people don't realize how strong she is. Alright, if you're going Garland, I can either pick Van or Ace, because like those are the two characters up there. Like, or what I could do is, I don't know, Bartz is one of those characters where it's like you can get progressive late game. Or I might just have the utility. You know, I'll just stick with Van. I'll just stick to my guns. I might swap Heat Crimson though for White Whirl again.
バトルセットを選ぶっぽ。
I don't really tend to use heal as much, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with Vacuum. You've got Poison Argon as well, so yeah. No worries man, no worries.
一つ頼もう。オンに切る、オンに切る、オンに切る、オンに切る。
よろしく。
Alright, we got 2 heavies in the unit, so I could either give you Ifrit or Shiva for myself, or Alexander gives us more tankiness. You know, we'll go with Alex and see how that goes. Oh, we got Ifrit. Alright, they got a bit of a variety going on. Kef is going to be the least of my worries though, but I need to watch out for Kane's jump like later on.
俺たちなら勝てるだろう。
Alright, today so that Garland's gonna come to you, watch out. Fuck out of him. Alright, Kefka's gone. Oh, that's smart by him, that's smart by him. He used jump to try and get out of the HP move. Yo, this Kane is getting bullied. Oh my. This isn't good because my HP froze at the wrong time, so it's just stuck at under 1,000. Oh, we lost.
礼を詫びよう。
みんなごめん。
That was a good game though. I mean, like, we locked down the Kane at least. But I think right near the end, what I should have done is I should have run up and saved you. But yeah, I'd say with Garland though, like, as long as you get hits in, like, it's GG because of his passive, which is Soul Chaos. So obviously he'll do more, he'll become more like lethal further on in the game if he just keeps landing hits. And then obviously, you know, his EX as well. I wonder if it's because he had people from so yeah, I mean that is a huge issue. I'm not where I don't know where you're from, Glacier, but I'm from the UK. So, you know, West Europe compared to like most of Asia and a bit of America, it's a bit, you know, it does go back and forth a bit. I'm from Europe too, so it shouldn't be. Yeah, I mean you got two Europeans, so. Yeah, I know that much about the beta. I'm not sure if everybody else knows about it, but I don't know if they fixed it in the patch. But what you could do is, when the beta gets the cutoff point, because the cutoff point is 2 PM, so it'll be 3 PM as well for like most of Europe, or 4 PM. So like past 2 PM, like if you stay in the game and don't exit it, you can still stay in the beta, but it's really scarce to look for online matches. But you can still piss about on story or playing rush mode against bots. Yeah. Well, I noticed it on the Sunday because I was playing up to like 3-4 o'clock in the evening, and I was still getting games, and I was like, shouldn't have this beta kicked me out of the, like, shouldn't have it not just kicked me out already, but it still let me keep on playing. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm fine with that. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably later on, like, you know, after it becomes really hard to look for matches, which is probably going to be like 4 or 5 in the evening, I'm probably just going to rinse out Van and just see if I can lab some more stuff. Because I think that vacuum is just really good. Like, obviously, when you put that white well, which is that sort of projectile that just stays there, like, if you use vacuum, you could probably vacuum someone into it, but I know vacuum and red well goes really well together. It's like, you know, if someone's trying to summon, you can pull them in and then reuse red roll as well and pull them in. But I just find it a bit lame that, like, we don't have access to Azure Torrent or Calamity Orb, because you unlock those two at level 5, and that's normally what Vans use. It's like that sort of, like, you'll probably see Van players get it, and it's like they just slash, and it's like a sort of ice animation. Like, Van players always use that. No Shiva, okay. We got Ifrit. I mean, Ifrit's really good though because of the shield pressure, because Garland hits like a truck, so he's gonna be able to break shields really easily. And then it helps tie this with pressure as well. Alright, that crystal's nearly broken, so we got a lot of the meter going. Oh, they're actually shutting me out of this game. Alright, let's see if we can get sparks. Alright, we got Ifrit. Alright, so if he knocks people up in the air, I can catch him with a red ball. Probably. Oh my god. Yo, you saved me. Cheers, Glacier. You're a cheat. Nice. Yeah, you did, man. You actually saved my life. And then you got the confirming kill as well. By the way, some number countdown. 15:45. Okay, the bottom line. During that match is so stable. No, basically what it is, it's a debuff called Doom. So Sephiroth's HP move has it. I forgot what it's called, but it's not the armor one where it's like he slashes you and it does like a bunch of hits. It's like a charged slash, and then it slashes like in a sort of horizontal manner and takes HP damage. And the debuff is Doom, so your countdown will go down to 0. When the countdown hits 0, you lose all your bravery. The only way to stop it is by hitting Sephiroth. I mean, it's easier than it sounds. Because like, I think with Sephiroth though, it's like, because of his EX, like his EX throws like a sort of aura, and it slows down your, like, the whole, like all the enemies around him. So if he hits you with that and then pops his EX and runs away, it's going to be hard to catch him. But you have to hit him. One frame is like, okay. Now, which HP is that? Because, you know, his default HP has armor. Like, it's that one, but I'm talking about the second one where he does the slash. And, like, you can see the animation, it applies Doom debuff. I don't know what it is. I'll look on Trueblade Seeker's YouTube channel and see what it's called. Because I know he has the list for everything.
行こうか。ここで見ていよう。
召喚獣を選ぶとこ。
Bahamut or Etro. Oh, I went with Bahamut. Alright, we got Etro.
Onni kill, onni kill, onni kill.
僕を止められはしないよ。面白そうな顔ぶれだな。
Yeah, I mean, Trueblade's like the oracle at the moment. Like, if you need information on like moves and stuff, you just go to Trueblade. Alright, he misspaced that. Who's just focusing you? Alright, Bart's got his Mystic Knight leveled up. Oh dear. Alright, he's probably got Blue Knight maxed out as well. Do you run straight into that? Alright, Sephiroth's really weak. That Bart needs to be dealt with though, because he's got high bravery, he can confirm a kill really easily if you wanted to. I'm gonna vacuum, hope I can pull someone in. Wow, they got it for it. Oh, don't tell me it froze at 305. Okay, no, it didn't. Oh, Bart's is really weak. Oh, we lost. Yeah, that was my bad. I got 2 tunnel vision. Should have went save you instead of going for the bots. It's just that I saw him on no health and I was like, yeah, if I kill him, we win. But I just completely lost track of you getting 2v1. Any tips for me? I don't know anything about Garland that much. I just know what the character's capable of. Right, I mean, if you're landing hits, you know, you're doing your thing. But I'll say for Kuja, fighting against Kuja, like, he has a bit of reach, but he doesn't have hard engages like the other speed types do have. And then be careful if you're on top of him or below him, because some of his moves go at like a sort of angle, so he can pull you in. I'm landing hits alright, but they're landing hits as well. Yeah. I know Garland's EX is really good as well. It's like a sort of an, I don't know what it is, it's like an attack where he sucks you in and does damage and holds you in place. So, you know, if the other players are like good enough at the game and know that you're doing that, they could probably get a 3 HP attack off that. So it's like, it's really good. His EX attack is to grab. Yeah, it is. What you might want to do though, I'm not sure if you want to swap poison out for HP regen and like have 2 different builds. Because I was gonna say, like, you know, if you're new to the game, like HP regen and bravery strikes probably your best bet, just so you get used to it. Because then you've got hard hitting damage and then you've got sustain as well. Or what you could do is use the guard break. It's the sort of, it's like a red looking shield and it's cracked. That's really good as well for rushdown characters. I've got to study the character inside out from true playthrough. Yeah, I mean, if you know how the character works in terms of movesets and stuff, it's pretty cool. Jag Hansman, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I'm really sorry, but his videos are really good. Like, he's got a Garland one in it, and like, he goes through different playstyles of how characters work and stuff. So watching his videos is really good as well. But like, the problem with his videos is that he tends to just watch crystal players and upload crystal players. So finding crystal players of every character is really difficult. What I'll do is I'll copy the video and I'll link it in Twitch chat. Yeah, I think I should turn it off. But yeah, if you watch that video and then, you know, you see how other players play Garland. I mean, Crystal's a rank, so Crystal's currently the highest rank in the game at the moment. So it goes Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and then it goes to some next ones like Mithril and Adamantine. But I know Crystal's the last rank, and it's like literally like a pinkish crystal looking color. But yeah, like, to try and find crystal rank players and YouTube videos of them is really difficult. Oh, did he kick us out?
スクエア・エニックス光栄テクモゲームスディシディア・ファイナルファンタジー
Ah, grim. Oh, that's so grim. They kick you out at 2 o'clock on the dot now. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so lame.
スクエア・エニックス
Yeah, because, like, you can't do
光栄
that
テ
thing
クモゲームス
anymore. Where, like, you can stay in the beta until, like, you leave the game. It actually forces you out of the beta now. I'm assuming that's what the patch was for. Yeah, man, GG's. Are you going to be on tomorrow? I'll happily play some games tomorrow. I'm not going to be up straight away at, like, when it starts, though, because I like my sleep.
ディシディア・ファイナルファンタジー
I got to stay in the... No, they've patched it now. They've patched it. They've patched it so it kicks you out regardless. Ah, that's grim, man. Alright, well, I'm going to cut the stream here then, since that Dissidia is finished. I'll probably catch you all tomorrow. So yeah. Take care, you lot, yeah?